Well, thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. Dear President Kagame, dear Sheikh Tamim, Emir of Qatar, dear President of Namibia, dear Musa, dear friends, dear First Ladies, apologies for not being good with protocol, but I'm a simple football person. And in football, we are all part of a team. And I want to believe that also in civil society, we are all part of the same team. Some are better, others are worse, some are strong, others are weak, some are unfortunately corrupt, others not. But we all have to fight together to win. And we all have to fight together as well to win the battle against corruption. And that's why we are here today, and I would like to thank President Kagame and Sheikh Tamim for inviting me here. It is a real privilege and a real honor to be spending some time with you and to be fighting for this noble cause. I have a special relationship to both Rwanda and Qatar. A personal one and an institutional one. Personally, of course, when I was campaigning to become FIFA President in 2015-16, during 4 months, I visited around 70 countries in the world. There were 2 countries which I visited twice, Rwanda and Qatar. I don't know if I got the vote of Rwanda and Qatar, but I certainly gained a lot of very good friends, including, if I may say so, President Kagame and the Emir of Qatar, and I'm really honored for this friendship, and I would like to congratulate them for what they are doing, not only in the fight against corruption, but for their country, for their region, for their continent, and for the world. Thank you very much. Shukran jazilan. Now it's important we are here because today is a ceremony. It's a ceremony to give awards to persons who deserve awards because they are fighting for something good. And in today's society, we need positive messages. We need to deliver these positive messages. And we have to do that everywhere and at every occasion. And we are as well in Rwanda, it has been said before, because Rwanda is an example. It is an example for so many things, including the fight against corruption. And I'm happy to be back here. I was speaking about the institutional relations between myself or FIFA and Rwanda or Qatar. We came with the new FIFA for the first FIFA Council meeting in Kigali last year, outside of Europe, in Africa. And of course, we will host in Qatar in 2022 simply the best World Cup ever. But we are here to speak about corruption. And unfortunately, corruption has also been linked with football and with FIFA. And I was hearing many times in the past, well, football is a mirror of society, and therefore if in society there is corruption in football, there is corruption as well. Yes, maybe, but this cannot be an excuse. It cannot be an excuse for what happened to FIFA, and that's why I can give the example of FIFA, because I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be FIFA President, if the unfortunate happenings that happened did not happen. FIFA had become, some years ago, a real kleptocracy. Unfortunately, FIFA had become a toxic brand. When I was elected in February 2016 FIFA President, nobody wanted to be associated anymore with FIFA. The banks didn't want to transfer money from FIFA. No partner wanted to be anywhere close with FIFA. I'm proud to say that today 3.5 years later, FIFA is stronger and healthier than ever. But how could this happen? Well, with, of course, work, with dedication, with all these words that have been said today, transparency, good governance. Because at the end of the day, and that's what also the event of today is about, it is about strong will and about giving hope. And this depends on people. And people can make things happen. And that's why we are here all together to make things happen, as we did in our little world of football, which is little, but as we know is the most important thing in the world, football. And that's why it's our responsibility to do the things right. And that's why we focused on, first, good governance, on auditing all the amounts that were coming in and that were going out of FIFA. We focused on the fight against match fixing, because this is a scourge of football. If people have the feeling that the match is decided before the kickoff, then football is dead. We increased the fight against doping, because it is important that the cheaters, including those who dope, are kicked out of football. And of course, we renewed our judicial bodies. Today, the chairman of our ethics committee is a former president of the European Court of Justice. The chairman of the appeals body is a former justice minister of Sweden. The chairman of the disciplinary body is a Supreme Court judge of Ghana. The chairman of the governance committee is a High Court judge of India. We are inclusive and we have the best people on board. But most importantly, dear friends, we started to focus on what our duty is: football, investment in football. And I think that if all of us, we focus on what our duty is, and we do it in an honest and in a transparent way, then we can succeed. In FIFA, we increased the subventions for football investment around the world from 350 million a year, in a 4-year period, 350 million US dollars, to 1.8 billion US dollars in the same 4-year period. Our revenues didn't multiply by 5, but we increased the subventions by 5, because we say now where the money is going in an open, in a clear, in a transparent way. When it comes to Africa, we increased our investment in African football from 25 million to 120 million every year. And this is what we have to do in order to show what we are doing. And dear friends, I believe that if all of us, each and everyone here, there are many important leaders, we are simply football persons, as I was saying. If all of us, the leaders, but also all of you here in this room and outside of this room, if we all do something, and if we all maybe use this hand over there, when the temptation of corruption is coming, to say stop with corruption, then I think we have done something good for ourselves, for our children, and for society as a whole. So congratulations to the award winners, congratulations to Sheikh Tamim for having created this event, congratulations to President Kagame for hosting us here today, and I wish you all the very best. Don't forget to play football and to enjoy football. Thank you very much.